could only be one place on earth. Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Broncos will kick it away to get this game going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this... It's a huge chunk play.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Offense now operating in the red zone. It's a run to the left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The freshman brings him down quickly. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
That gain sets up a third down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Broncos keep the football on the move. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the Broncos are in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaking through defenders. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore making an impact play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Play action here on first down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14, Boise State, 0.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that completion. Toss play to the outside. The Broncos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, pick up the first down.
And the Broncos churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Trucks through the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
2nd down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. But a quick stop by the defense. 8 just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass not complete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And your Boise State Broncos will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he finds his tight end for the catch. And a timeout is called in mid stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nevada will kick it off as we start the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. And they hand it off to the back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Morsel out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, that back gave everything that he had there on that first down call. Tries to get to the corner, goes airborne, and comes up a bit short.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, BSU. That puts them on top in the second half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's an important first down on that running play. And he drops back in the gun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Nevada offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30.
That's the end of the Nevada, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's second down here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket, extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Ready up.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Got space, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Nevada. Strong game by this quarterback. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now they get set to kick it away.
Boise State, 24, Nevada, 21.
This will be fair, caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll toss it to the back. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Got it.
2nd down after that previous play.
Jackrabbit.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
On the double.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Clear. Clear.
Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They'll try to run for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay,
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Boise State.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Ready?
First down here for this offense. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Desperation time. They got to score and then set up for an onside kick and hope. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter.
3:25.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Second down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
To kick it off.
And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.